Hello, Aflac agent. I am conducting this video to walk you through how to add businesses to your pipeline, how to effectively complete your pipeline as required. We house our pipelines in Google Drive. You can also copy a version of this and have it on your computer so you can get familiar with it. But I encourage you to keep this on the Google Drive. In the event something happens, you're sick or you're not able to make an appointment, then I can personally go run your appointment for you to make sure that the business goes through. So to get to your Google Drive, if you have the Gmail account, you'll have this little grid. Click on the grid and you choose Drive. Now, since I'm sharing this with you, you would click on Share with Me. Since it's my personal drive, I click on my drive. And then I go to Team Titans. That's our team. When that opens up, I scroll down to our pipeline. Now you'll have, as you see here, there's a Natalie pipeline, a Ricky pipeline, and it saves a backup. So you'll go down to the Team Titans pipeline when you first do this, and you'll save this pipeline as your name, and it'll create a copy of that. How the pipeline works, there's a very extremely simplified set of instructions on how to work the pipeline. So as you go through these steps, enter the information for new groups that you've completed the enrollment for. Presentation, follow-ups, initial employer presentation. Each week you'll now be able to copy and paste new groups information as it moves across the pipeline. I'll show you how this works. So we enter in our pipeline. Now right here, you go out prospecting and you have a group that decides, yes, they will meet with you. Happens to be ABC Industry. You put the name of the company here, you put the initial date, a future date right here, and the number of employees. Now when you do that, as you scroll down, you can see that employees, this is set up in such a way that it gives you an estimation of how much money you can earn from this group. This estimation actually lowballs how much you can earn. This takes into consideration half of the employees will participate. Typically we have a 60 to 80% participation. And as you see here, we enter different numbers into this category. This amount raises. So once the initial employer conversation is made, we shift over this direction. Now if there's a follow-up that needs to be made, sometimes there is, you'll move ABC Industry over to this section and you'll delete it from this section. The same information shall not reside in more than one color-coded area at a time. So this is for the follow-up. You've conducted the follow-up and now the owner wants to proceed. As you know, we set up presentation and enrollment dates. We enter that information in here. And again, when you scroll down, you can see that it tallies up the amount of money that you can make from that group. Once the enrollment is complete and you're done with the group, you'll go over to this area and it'll stay here for the rest of the quarter. So ABC Industry. Enrollment start date. Enrollment end date. And the total amount of AP that was written in that group. And as you add it to that, you remove it from this end. That keeps the account management pipeline clean, clutter-free, and it gives you an accountability of how much that you've earned while working through Aflac. So I want to, at this point, show you what these additional tabs are for. We've got week 1 prospects. So how this is set up is to track and chart where you've gone week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. And as you see, this is very self-explanatory. There's the business name. You enter in the name of the business that you've gone into, the address of the business that you've gone into, whatever town you're working in, the zip code, the contact name. So if you've walked in there, you've either talked to a gatekeeper or the owner. You put their name in there if it's the gatekeeper. Gatekeeper. If it's the owner, and then the first initial contact date. As you see here, subsequent contact date, on and on and on. So you can track your follow-ups. Week 2, do the same thing, repeat the process. Week 3, repeat the process once again. Week 4, you maintain that process. Then once you're done with week 4, you go back to week 1. This is when you do stage 2 of your milk route follow-ups. Go back to every single place that you've gone on here, and you add a few more to this list. Again, you'll have your first contact, then obviously the next series of first contacts will change. But guaranteed, this will help keep you organized and make everything that you've done work better for you.